What's good, YouTube? It is Saint Otto. I'm back for 2K26. As y'all know, the gameplay trailer dropped today, so we just gonna give you all a quick reaction and we gonna give a breakdown of what I think could be going on. Also, Mike Wang is over on Twitter. He's talking about some additional gameplay info that was left out of the Courtside Report. We'll also get into that as well. But first, let's get straight to the trailer. Man, hold on. Sorry, y'all. Why is my stuff like going and skipping? Like, come on, bro. So I don't know about y'all. So this ain't my first time watching this trailer, but it seems like a lot of the animations are like, I don't know. I feel like the game is thinking about it. Like, I don't know if I can really like describe it. Like, I really want to go in slow motion on some of these clips. I probably will, but it looked like certain things are like getting shifted out. Like, it just seems something just a little bit off. But I guess that's a good sign. Maybe it'll be better for 2K27. But as far as 2K26 is right now, yeah, it looks kind of weird sometimes. At least that crossover looks, you know, like a real thing. As y'all saw, I said improve momentum shooting. I've been practicing the momentum shots. I said momentum, but rhythm shooting. Yeah. Terrible lob. That's the same. That's an old lob animation. That's an old lob dunk. They say it's a whole bunch of new, but I mean, it's looking a whole bunch the same to me. I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't even seen the Lakers jerseys. The new Lakers jerseys is hard though. Look at that. Hold on. Y'all see that? Come on, Brian. I didn't even know he had the Olympics tattoo. What the fuck? Cooper flag. No Bronny. We ain't get no Bronny this year. That's crazy. Okay. So, as y'all see, that was the trailer. We gonna go back to me. So yeah. So let me know what y'all think about the trailer in the comments section below. But that's gonna take us straight into what Mike Wang is over here saying on Twitter, because he is talking about a lot of the gameplay and stuff. So we just gonna start from the latest to the oldest and when he was talking about this. So as y'all can see, we are over here on Twitter. We got Mike Wang's tweets up, and these are coming from Discord. I ain't a part of the Discord. Honestly, I don't know nothing about Discord. And it looks like he's actually answering questions too. So the question was, can you explain how rhythm shooting works? And can I still green a shot with early or late timing? And basically, rhythm shooting is all about mastering your shot's unique tempo. So, I said tempo. So this right here is kind of interesting to me because it's like, all right, it says your shot's unique tempo. So does that mean that your shot will have the same consistent tempo? As y'all know, in 2K25 and 4, you would get different shot timings. So that was how they was counteracting the Zens or whatever. But if you have a unique shot tempo, would it be the same every time you shoot it? But let's just continue on. There's still an ideal timing point for when to push the pro stick, but you don't have to green the timing to make the shot. However, the better you time the release, the more wiggle room you have to match the tempo. And you know what? I can actually get behind this. So for me, when I interpret this, it sounds like, because there's another post where he says there's no more whites. I think that this would be considered a white because he's saying that you don't have to green it to make it, but then I don't know. He's like going back and forth. So I don't mind if you're hitting whites with rhythm shooting. I'm gonna be totally honest. If you're rhythm shooting and you're hitting whites, cool. But if you're holding X and hitting whites, all right, you shouldn't get that benefit because you're not using the advanced system that takes more skill. I'm gonna just be honest. But you should still just be able to green with, you know, shot button. But, you know, we'll see. He goes on to say the timing of the right stick movement and the speed of the stick will also affect the animation plays out. So if you start to push early or throw the stick fast, you will see the shooter rush the animation. If you delay your push to see. Now, so the thing about Mike Wang is, when they develop, video games are developed, seldomly are they doing it in an environment that involves lag and delay. I honestly don't think that this would be implemented for online modes. If we're just being totally honest, this isn't an online mode thing. This would definitely be like offline, where you would actually get to see this, because when you play online, things, especially playing user to user, things are going so fast that it's kind of hard for the game to catch up and know what you do. Like, we do still have to live in reality a little bit. Physically, the information has to travel between computers that are across the nation, and that takes time. Now, you might have a quick ping or whatever, but regardless, it's still going to take a little bit of something. So there's going to be a little bit of delay in there. I don't know how that's actually going to play out, but basically, you see you can intentionally rush your shot to beat a closeout or a low shot clock, but your green tempo window will be much smaller. That's dope. I like that. I like, it sounds, they're saying all the right things. He's saying all the right things so far. How does rhythm shooting and button compare? The goal is to make both rhythm shooting viable options with neither having an advantage over the other. See, this is what I'm saying. I don't like that. I feel like you do need to have an advantage for a 2-input thing. It's not really possible to directly compare. Some will be much better than the button. Some will be better. Rhythm shooting is definitely more rewarding. Yeah, see, I don't like that. Just rewarding isn't enough. I feel like if you're doing more, you should get more. It shouldn't be much, but for those people who learned to rhythm shoot last year, let them be good. Okay. Are there any changes to dunking? I don't like this either, but I think this is more like an appeal to casuals. This is how it used to be in old 2Ks, where you just hold down the right stick. It's just like on 2K16, it was the same thing. You just hold down the right stick and you do a flashy dunk. And he's basically saying, yes, holding turbo on the pro stick down is how you meter dunk. This will also encourage more flashy dunks, but you can also get flashy dunks on the shot button if you're wide open. So flashy dunks and you have to be wide open, it does it for you. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, this is how it used to be whenever they first added the contact dunking back in 2K22, I think it was. It was just hold down, and then you just had to time it. I mean, it's nothing too much different. And then I guess it'll just be really big on wide open dunks. Okay. Yeah, anybody. So the question here is, can anyone do a quick catch and shoot, or does it have to be attribute badge requirements? Anyone can perform the quick catch and shoot mechanic. There are no restrictions. That's dope. I like that. It's not like attached to a badge or anything. It's just part of the gameplay. And then, are there any changes made to address L2 dexing? We've made efforts to reduce unrealistic motion cuts that can result from dexing. Attempting to use dexing to cut back and forth repeatedly will consume adrenaline. Well, I see the effort for that. Like, people don't even, I don't personally care about adrenaline. I'm gonna shoot that bitch regardless. I play with my adrenaline meter off, so I don't even know where the fuck my adrenaline is whenever I'm shooting any goddamn way. I'm just shooting that bitch. I'm gonna be honest with you. So he goes on to say, the dunk meter, green will adjust dynamically just like layups. So in 2K24, based on who was contesting your layup or dunk, the green meter used to get bigger or smaller. So it's kind of, simple. So let's see. This looks like it's an interesting question. Okay. L2 cheesing. Did you make any changes to address the L2 exploit on twos where one player posts up and tries to guard the defender? We made the ball extremely vulnerable to steals when posting up far from the rim to mitigate the L2 cheese. Will every loose ball still go directly back to the offense? Yeah, that was a problem. So he says, ball handlers will be stunned for a moment when they get the ball poked away from them, and bigs will play a slight stumble if they are heavily contested, blocked under the rim to give the defense an edge on recovering the 50-50 ball. Okay, I mean, I don't know. In 2K26 was the first time they ever had that problem. Before it seemed pretty cool. I don't know what happened. So it says, can you use quick protect even without a defender reaching on you, and does it use adrenaline? So something in there, and we'll get into it when we get over to the Courtside Report, was the quick protect. Essentially, this is kind of like a slap your arm away move. Like in real basketball, people will slap your arm away if you try to dig at them. And it's basically just to protect the ball so you won't get it stolen. I actually do like this. We'll see how well it works if you know how to use it. This does give me vibes of 2K19 when you could just hold LT and you literally couldn't get ripped. So I'm wondering if this is a mechanic that they developed in the background over time. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so how do height and attribute restrictions work for custom layups? Height and rating restrictions are similar to 2K25 for the new custom layup packages. So if you're qualified for a specific layup or layup packages. So this is going to be, I'm not going to lie. They finally went crazy with the lay packages. I ain't going to lie. We've been needing that for a while, but we'll get into that when we get into the Courtside Report. Is there still a high level risk reward setting? Timing risk reward settings have been removed. Everyone will play with the same playing field. I don't know if I like that. I actually kind of did like the high risk, low reward. You know, I liked it. I ain't gonna lie, I liked it. Are there any changes to how adrenaline will work? Adrenaline will function very close to what you're used to from 2K25, but there have been some minor tweaks. For example, if you spam too many escape moves in a short amount of time, it will drain the bar. Okay, that's cool. Are there any changes to the contest system? I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it. They say no. It'll be good for the first week or the second week, and then it'll just be trash. It says, are there different shot meter options? All the shot meter options for 2K24 and 25 are available. I actually like the 2K25 meter. I like the instant feedback. I did like that. 2K24, I mean, I don't really care. It's just me. I don't even really use the meter. Are instant greens in NBA 2K26? So he says, this year we made a jump shot cellies and shot feedback dynamic based on the quality of the shot. It factors in the shooter's ratings, defensive coverage, shot timing, or tempo rhythm shots. If you have an excellent release on a wide open shot with a good shooter, you'll get an instant green. So keep this in mind. I'm going to just say keep this in mind, and I'll bring it back up in a second. Right here. Will there be RNG in shooting? No, there will be no RNG in shooting. There's always been some element of RNG in the past version of NBA 2K, including 2K24. NBA 2K26 will be the first one. And this is where I call cap. This little comment is where I call cap. Because he's literally telling you up here that other factors will affect your ability to instant green a shot. Why would an instant green not be available just because you're not wide open? It's to hide something. So this is like, guys, you gotta be ready to look out for when Mike Lang says shit like this, because he be BSing. I'm not gonna lie to you. He be BSing. Okay? And we're gonna get straight into the Courtside Report, which does break down a little more of the gameplay. So it looks like the Pro Pay engine motion is added. They still haven't fully committed to it. I can tell you that, because like I said in the trailer, they have a lob animation that's been there forever. Literally, it's that little two-hand that Shea throws to his teammate. It's like that animation has been in the game literally forever. I'm just gonna skim through this because I don't really think that anything else is really crazy. They got go-to shots in the post. I love that. I'm not gonna lie. I love that there's custom layups, like I said. That is dope. Green or miss. Signature go-to shots, custom layups. So here's what's really important. So we got normal and reverse layups. Dope. The floaters. So I can get the Steph Curry floater, but then also I can get the James Harden Euro. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be fucking nuts. I'm going to love that. Okay. Because, I like to dunk, but this is the most amazing news ever. You get different Euro steps, different hop. I can get the Jamal Crawford and then the spin layup. Who got a good spin layup? I'm going to just say Jason Tatum. He had a good spin layup for the win to beat Brooklyn back in 2023. I think 2. One of those. Okay. Yeah, but look at this is the first screenshot of it. It's dope. I like that they added this. You get to see this my player down here. So I think that's dope. Defense, if this is all they say, they ain't changed nothing. Like you see this little example of body up collisions. This is literally in 2K25. Like you can just walk up to somebody and do that. Interior defense, they're capping. We don't even gotta say it. Now they have a new rebounding timing feedback. A green meter will flash beneath the player's feet to indicate a well-timed rebound attempt. This ideal to jump for the ball rebounds just before the ball makes its final bounce off the rim. The higher rebound attributes the rating will make it easier to nail your timing. Excellent timing can significantly boost your chances of securing the board. That's dope. I mean, I'm terrible at rebounding, so it's nice to have that. I mean, I know how to rebound, but then at the same time, like, shit, it'd be more than that. It'd be about position and everything. And we also get a new look at the scoreboard. I like it. It's cool. So this is the quick protect feature, so you can stop somebody from reaching. Like, come on, avoid that. I like that. The no dip catch and shoot. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I know in practice it looks really good, like the no dip into the straight shot, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like certain players do this. Not all players do that. I mean, I used to do it back in the day when I used to hoop, but, you know, that's just me. Signature size up controls have been improved for more intuitive experience. You can now rock the pro stick back and forth, left and right repeatedly, or flick the pro stick up to execute 2 different size up combinations. These size ups will help. Okay, I like that. Slow motion Euro steps. After initiating a Euro step, you can hold the left trigger at any point to delivery to celebrate. That's dope as fuck. That's dope as fuck. That's dope as fuck. Wrap passes. Wrap passes have a decided control by double tapping circle. Wrap passes now have a dedicated control by double tapping circle. This expands the toolkit for playmakers to determine when they want to wrap a pass and ensures you aren't throwing the ball straight into different. Dog, I ain't gonna lie, 2K. Y'all probably ain't never gonna see this, but I made a whole video about this, bro. Why not just make the passing the same as like a combination? Like, just hold LB, which is the bring up the passing icons, and then you throw in a combination. You throw in the left side, left hand, and then the direction that you want to throw the pass to. Boom, left hand pass. If you want to do 2-hand pass, go up and then towards the direction of the person. Just make it quick motions. Like, you could just do that. Okay. But whatever, that's just me, y'all. I'm sorry. And if y'all made it to this point, make sure y'all leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Because your boy is grinding all 2K26. You feel me? I got my hair done just for y'all. I was about to record this video with my hair not done. You feel me? But y'all can go check out my podcast if you want to see my hair not done. Catching an alley-oop now requires more skill. Once the pass is thrown, the finish button for the receiver will be randomized on higher difficulties to one of the 4 face buttons on your controller. Okay, see, now they doing too fucking much. Like, I like the alley-oop timing. I mean, you can't anticipate that shit. But I don't like that. I don't like that. Screeners can now control which way they want to face by tapping the left stick. By tapping the left stick slightly left or right, the direction you're currently screening, and your play will turn 45 degrees, and tapping the left stick in the opposite direction will turn it. This will help my eyes. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's nice. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video, y'all. Hey, it's been your boy Saint Otto. If y'all happy to have me back, I'm happy to be back. I love y'all, man. And we out. Peace.
It was never no bicker with me, little nigga, and you know it's still no bicker. Get the fuck up on my face, I don't fuck with no snakes, so goofy ass nigga. Been taking trips to the bay.